What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Bite. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a cheap $7 budget alternative that anyone can pick up at your local drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, something like that. And it's a soft reliner. It's $7 and it's called Reline It. Okay, so I just like an hour ago pulled out my ProSoft that I've had in for roughly 3 weeks now, almost 3 weeks, more like 2 weeks and like 6 days or something like that. And it was doing okay, but for the most part, I could tell like I really had to use adhesive to wear it. It was starting to wear down. I had a lot of shrinkage. I tried putting my dentures in without adhesive last night, and I noticed that I can't wear them without adhesive. I couldn't have wore the ProSoft anymore without adhesive. It just, my gums had shrunk so much, they were falling out. So that, and there was a couple spots on the ProSoft that and this isn't a bad thing. This is like normal. I was chewing so hard that it was actually eroding some of the area down, and that's from where it didn't fit quite right there anymore, and I had actually eroded through some of the ProSoft. So it was starting to kind of peel out a little bit just from that, and yeah, just not fit as well. So I decided I'm going to peel it out. Sure enough, comes out just fine, just like before. And I decided I'm going to try this $7 Reline It Kit and see how it compares to the ProSoft. Just try it out. So I'm gonna cut to my video of me doing the application of it and everything, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you how it's doing so far. Like I said, it's still early. I only have it in for about an hour now, but it's not too bad, guys. Just watch. Okay, so I'm back here in the bathroom. I've already removed my ProSoft, and as you can see, this time around it came out on the bottom in two pieces. This had wore down so bad from erosion, from me chewing on it, that this came out in two different pieces. But the upper came out in one big piece again, so it still has some adhesive stuck to it. So sorry, that's kind of gross. So with that aside, let's see. And I've already got my Russell Klein Ultra Thins fully cleaned up and degreased with dish soap, and they're fully dry. And so this is what we're going to be doing today. In this kit, you get 2 of these. This is your liquid. And you get 2 of these. This is your powder. You also get 2 of these little containers. Put this right here for now. And what I thought was kind of interesting was you only get 1 of these stir sticks, or spatulas they call them. So you got to reuse it for the second reline if you want to do it. Okay, so it says the differences between this and ProSoft is not a whole lot, but time. The wait times for stuff is different. A little bit of the process is slightly different. Before you get going, you want to put these packets of powder and the liquid in the freezer for 3 minutes to chill them. You want to get them cold. I think that's to slow down the curing process a little bit, to give you a little more time. I think that's what that's for. You're going to mix it up, allow the mixture to set for 30 seconds in the mixing tray, and then you mix it thoroughly once again, and you spread all the material into the denture. This is where it differs quite a bit, because ProSoft, it's only 10 seconds. This is 30. This is allow the mixture to set for 3 minutes. So after you pour it in your denture, you're going to leave it sitting in there for 3 minutes, and don't even put it in your mouth. It says, well, it doesn't specifically say that, but before you put it in your mouth, it says make sure your gums and palate are moist, and then place the denture into your mouth after that 3 minutes. Bite down and hold the denture in the correct biting position for 6 minutes. So you got 6 minutes there. Then you take it out of your mouth, rinse with cold water. Then it says to use the included spatula to remove the excess, but I'll probably end up snipping it off with my kit that I got. Little pair of scissors. Then it's talking about placing it in hot tap water, the denture in hot tap water for 20 minutes. Add 1 teaspoon of baking soda to 1 cup of warm water, and soak it for a further 10 minutes. That's to get rid of the taste, I think. So, okay, we're gonna get going. So, I'm gonna do the powder first. Probably should have flipped this packet a little bit so it all goes to the bottom of the packet, but I think we'll be okay. Again, I'm going to do the top first and then move on to the lower once I get the top set up in the right position that I want it in. So I'm just going to kind of pour that in there like that. Okay, now we get the liquid. And it doesn't look like there's any scoring or anything like this on, oh wait, maybe there is. There is a slight score on the one side of the packet, so it makes it easier to tear. So I'm just going to tear off the corner like that. I don't know if this is really thin or if it's thicker or what to expect of this, but we're going to find out. It feels thin. I'm going to open this up just a little bit more. Whew, I can already tell you guys, the smell is way stronger than ProSoft. At least from what I remember doing my ProSoft, the smell is a lot stronger here. So I'm stirring this up, but it smells a lot like a nail salon. Like now I can really tell that nail salon smell. Like it smells like nail polish remover, honestly, and nail polish and stuff like that. Stir this good for 30 seconds. Get it all mixed really, really good in there. Okay, it's looking pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here. Spread it around in there. It's a lot thicker than the ProSoft was. And I mean, I could have waited to do the ProSoft. I could have waited to spread the ProSoft, and make it real nice and thick like this if I wanted to, I think. But, whew. Yeah, it's really thick. Set that aside. Start dabbing this in here like this. It's already starting to set up a little bit. I'm noticing. I don't know if I'm gonna wait that 3 minutes, guys. It's already kind of starting to set up on me a little bit. I may go ahead and put it in my mouth. To be honest with you, it's getting kind of hard. I don't know if there's enough in here. Get all that covered really good. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to wait that 3 minutes, guys, because it's already setting up really, really good. Really nice and hard. If I wait that 3 minutes, I think it's going to be too hard. Just getting this all set all around in here. So that's kind of what it looks like right now. So okay, I'm going to look in the mirror and set this in there. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Um, so it works pretty good. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it doesn't. The only issue I'm having right now, okay, and it's not a huge issue because I can fix it it's something easily solved. Bottom looks pretty good. As you can see, I got some overflow, in there, and that's good. You want that. So you can cut that off, and it's adhering pretty good. It's not like flopping out of there, nothing like that. It's staying in there. You know, it's set up. Honestly, I want to say just about as fast as the Pro Soft. It says that it doesn't. It says that it takes, the timing on this is supposed to be longer than Pro Soft, according to what the instructions say. But I found it to be just about the same, if not a little bit faster even. The problem I'm having is the top. As you can see, since I have ultra thins, you can see through. I didn't have enough. There's not quite enough to cover all the way back to there and there. It didn't spread all the way back. Had I put it in thinner, it might have spread back there. But as quick as this stuff sets up, it didn't. There just wasn't enough to go back there. It's still really comfortable and something they go in just fine. But I feel gaps back here. That is easily solved by me just getting another box and doing both, doing the whole box. You get two of these, two of those things, in just doing both in the top. That solves the problem. And then you'll have plenty up in the top. Some people might not even have this problem. And this is my first time using this stuff. I wasn't quite sure how fast it would set up. If I redid it, I might try to do it a little bit quicker, so that way it would spread out a little bit, Still, I like it being thicker like that, and it's fine. But I'll probably add more to this. I'll try adding more to it, especially back here. I'll probably buy another box and do one of them right back here, just to get it filled the rest of the way in. Okay, so that was the application of Reline It. As you can see, the Pro Soft had kind of wore down on the lower and ended up resulting in the Pro Soft coming out in like two separate pieces. However, the upper came out in one full piece, just like before. And honestly, it was a little harder to get out this time than it was before. I kind of knew what I was doing the second time around, and it went in a lot better. So it was harder to get out. It sticks really, really good. As far as the Reline It Kit goes, let's see if I can focus on that. Come on. It's not gonna focus for me. But as far as this goes, there we go. It's a little bit better. As far as this stuff goes, though, guys, it's sticking in my denture just fine. I haven't noticed anything really different about it from the Pro Soft too much. The smell is a lot stronger. The smell. That goes away. Same with the taste. The taste, I don't really notice much of a difference. It's pretty close. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I showed you guys in the application, there's some spots where this comes with, two relines, one for the bottom, one for the top, or however you want to use them. There wasn't enough in here to do my full upper. It just didn't spread out enough, which resulted in like some gaps in the back. It didn't spread all the way back to the back farthest molars and stuff, and that's making me have to use some adhesive to help hold it up in there, because it just doesn't want to suction with those gaps back there. Like I said, though, it's an easy fix. All you got to do is pretty much buy two of these instead and mix two of the applications, mix one whole box together, apply it to the whole upper, and it'll spread out all over that thing. So that's what I'm going to do, and then it shouldn't be a problem at all. It should just stick right up in there. I'll update you guys on that later, but as for right now, I also went, when I went to the store, by the way, before I get ahead of myself. The lower, perfectly fine. Just enough to do the lower, not messy. I'm not even using adhesive on my lower anymore right now because it's staying in so well. Eventually I will have to, but it doesn't move at all. It stays in there really, really well. But I wanted to try powder adhesive and just see what the fuss was all about. So the only kind that my local CVS had was Fix-It Extra Hold Powder. Let's see if we can get it to come on. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. You kind of get what it looks like. Yellow, gold, wrapper. It's kind of really bright in here right now, but I hold it up to the black. It kind of, I don't know. You get the idea. But so I put that up on my upper, and it's sticking up there just fine right now. Even with the gaps, it's sticking up there just fine. But I'll probably go back and reapply some Reline It Kit to it just to make sure everything's filled and there's no empty spaces. So that's it for this episode of The Bite, you guys. If you have any subjects you want me to cover, any topics, any questions, please let me know. As always, remember to like and subscribe. And remember, stay safe, be strong, and feel alive. Have a good one, guys.